Stock have too high a price? Buy a slice. Trade fractional shares of your favorite U.S. stocks and ETFs in any dollar amount you choose with zero commissions online. Get started at Fidelity.com/stocks-by-the-slice. Fractional share quantities can be entered to 3 decimal places if the value of the order is at least 1 cent. Dollar-based trades can be entered to 2 decimal places. Sell orders are subject to an activity assessment fee from 1 cent to 3 cents per $1,000 of principal. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC. Member NYSE, SIPC.
Every new year, it's tradition to set new goals. Well, imagine setting a goal now that lasts the rest of your life. For a limited time, Rosetta Stone is offering a lifetime membership for just 50% off. That's not an annual payment. That's a one-time payment. You get full access to 25 languages, and with it, access to the world, one language at a time. Visit rosettastone.com now and save 50%. That's 50% off a lifetime membership.
Welcome.
It's crazy. Like, if I don't have blue hair, I am invisible. It's astonishing, bro. There's this story. It has happened earlier. This happened last year. And dude, there's a story. So I'm chilling. You know, Tim and I are watching one of the games. I don't even know what it was, like Thursday Night Football or something. We're sitting there, we're drinking, and we're at the bar. People can pass by us, they're seeing us, and these kids come up to Tim and they go, "Tim, we love your Fortnite content. We love you. We love your Fortnite content when you play Fortnite, especially when you play with Ninja. Oh, that's so funny." And Tim turns around and stares at me, and I look back at him, and I'm like doing like the hand over the throat, like, don't you pull me into this, dude. Humans, aliens, one and all, gather round and help me welcome a true internet legend onto the AFK spaceship, because today we have a professional superstar, internet sensation, and future castle owner, Marcel Cunningham, aka BasicallyIDoWrk. Hailing from the tropical oasis of Seattle, this gaming virtuoso isn't just about gameplay. He's about the vibe, the lifestyle, and the never-ending quest on how to use chopsticks properly. With over 4.5 million YouTube subscribers, Marcel is a force on the tube of use. He plays it all. You name it. He rage quits it. I'm talking Gmod, GTA, Fortnite, Minecraft, even Hogwarts Legacy, where he comboed and yeeted an adorable cat in broad daylight. You may also recognize Marcel's buttery smooth baritone from his sensational show, Alpha Betas, where his star power truly lit up the screen in the epic animated show. From YouTube videos to mind-bending streams, Marcel's been curating an empire of entertainment. And let's not forget, he may be, just maybe, venturing into the world of multicasting. Without further ado, I welcome Marcel.
That was incredible.
Come on,
Thank
man.
you. Wow.
Come on. Dude, could not be happier to have you on here, man. Let's do a quick recap of Ninja New Year's, man. How did you have fun?
I had a blast. Thanks for having me. Like start to finish, it was beautiful.
Where's the belt at, bro?
So I had to rearrange my office, and it's sitting right behind me on the floor. And I'm
Mine is too, by the way.
I'm trying to figure out how to hang it up on the wall.
I think you just wear it every day, man. You just wear it. You know what I mean?
Have you showered with it yet? Because I have.
Dude, I've showered with it. Okay. I've done other things with it. For those of you guys who don't know, listening at home, if you guys weren't watching Ninja New Year's this year, we had I'm just going to say it now because the sponsorships are over. We had a beer pong tournament.
Yep.
And then we had an Uno tournament. And there were these awesome, dope belts that we had designed for the winners of the pong tournament, the beer pong tournament. It was Marcel and Legion who won. And it was
close, too.
It was close,
real
bro.
Close.
It was a great short series. We only had 6 cups because unfortunately time was an issue. But dude, next year we're thinking like bigger and better, bro. For like I want to do less structured, more like legitimate beer pong,
matching outfits and uniforms.
I'm down for matching outfits and uniforms, but like just like a legitimate freaking actual beer pong tournament with like better camera angles, more tables, more people, full cups. and just have it be like a non-rushed event.
But still, like the whole thing was just incredible. Like,
yeah, man,
I had a blast.
Dude, I appreciate it, dude.
Super smooth. Like everybody on that production team, like crushed it.
Yeah, they were insane. I think that like one thing that I wasn't, it hit me as we got closer to New Year's. I'm sitting here like, oh my God, every single person here is sacrificing their New Year's to help produce this event. You know what I mean? And I don't know about sacrificing, like that might be deep, but dude, you only get so many depending on how long you live, right? And there were like 20 plus people on the production crew that, from audio guys, to the camera people,
hustling and bustling
and nussling, bro. So huge shout out to you guys if you're listening. Thank you for attending. Marcel, I can't express enough how important it was that you were there.
Oh, thank you.
Truly.
I mean, I felt honored to be there,
We love having you, bro. Like, you're one of the first people I always think of when I'm like, dude, I want to do an event, like a party type thing. Just who's going to be there, right? And it all stems from when I failed to recognize you 8 times in a row.
That was, I think about it all the time, and every time it's a good memory,
Is it? It is actually, though. It is.
Like when you break it down, it's like, it's so funny, and like, I don't think anything else would like lock us in if that wasn't like our first in real life interaction.
That was a moment, and it will always be, dude. I will never forget how we met. And we have to break it down. You have to break it down, dude. Tell the people at home who don't know, man.
So it was the first Fortnite tournament.
It was like the very first big Fortnite event that like multiple creators were at.
Because it was a pro-am, right? Or no, it was
the Marshmallow Pro-am, wasn't it? Like when Marshmallow was my teammate?
It was creators and celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
And we had played a few times, probably for like a couple of months.
But I've never seen what you look like.
Never.
Ever.
And I was a spectator, and this is at the after party thing after the, Logic's performed and stuff. And
so we're hammered.
Yeah, we're hammered, and I'm standing with like Tim, Courage, I don't know, maybe Cypher, and you are in full picture, autograph, like snap, and I'm standing there, and I'm like, I'm gonna go say hi, and then Jack is like, don't do it, and he's just like, no, I'm just gonna walk up to him, like, let me get a pic, and he's like, don't, he's in mode, and I was just like, all right, I'm going in. I was like, hey, man, can I get a picture? Like, of course. Take the picture. He's like, all right, man, see you later. And I walked away.
Oh, my God, bro.
And I think later you were on stage with someone, and I DM'd you a picture, and I was like, looking good up there. And like 30, 40 minutes go by, and you were like, hey, man, sorry we didn't get to meet tonight. And then I sent you the picture of us. And you were like, oh wait,
man. No. Dude, you trolled the shit out of me, though. You were like, yo, what's up, man? It's basically to work, bro. Like, it's me, Marcel. Or at least that's not what I remember. You're right. That was like,
I didn't say anything. I was just like, hey, man, quick pic. You were like, yeah, of course. All right, bro. See you later, man.
Bro, peak Ninja 2018, that shit was nuts, right?
How was that for you? Because obviously, like, you have a following, I'm sure you've been recognized in public before, but then this happens, and now it's like you can't leave your house.
Yeah, that. So, I mean, I always can. I'm not like, it's the good news is it's like, it's at that time, it was kids and teenagers mostly, and like college kids.
Yeah.
So, like, I could go out in a lot of places and it not be an issue. But once like the blue hair became like a thing,
mm-hmm.
like that's where it's a problem. Like even now, dude, like blue hair, it's crazy. Like if I don't have blue hair, I am invisible. It's astonishing, bro. There's this story. It has happened earlier. This happened last year, but it actually did happen last year. It happened. Dude, it was like actually like 6 months ago. So I didn't dye my hair blue because, like, dude, I wanted to just live like like the peasants, dude, for a minute. I don't know. Sorry, that's not.
Hey, flex on it.
You know what I mean, dude? No, I wanted to live like normal, like a normal human being. And I was like, dude, I'm just not gonna dye my hair. And so many people on my stream, dude, you gotta dye your hair blue. Why don't you dye your hair? I was like, because I just want to like not go out in public and just have like little kids run everywhere. because people visit here a lot with like their families, and so like there's always kids around. And dude, there's a story. So I'm chilling. You know, Tim and I are watching one of the games. I don't even know what it was, like Thursday Night Football or something. We're sitting there, we're drinking, and we're at the bar. People can pass by us, they're seeing us, and these kids come up to Tim, and they're like kids, dude, like 7, 8 years old, and they're like, Tim, can we get a photo with you? And Tim's like, yeah, man, sure. And I'm sitting lit. And I'm sitting right next to him, dude. And they go, Tim, we love your Fortnite content. We love you. We love your Fortnite content when you play Fortnite, especially when you play with Ninja. Oh, that's so funny. And Tim turns around and stares at me. And I look back at him, and I'm like doing like the hand over the throat, like, don't you pull me into this, dude. And he just goes, yeah, you know, I love the guy, man. It's crazy, dude. They're like, yeah, man, so can we get a photo? They take a picture and they leave. And I'm right there, bro. And it's just like, just hilarious. Again, completely invisible without the hair. So love that, man. And that's
it's a superpower.
It is a superpower, bro. My nephews think I grow it magically.
Are you serious?
Actually, well, they're getting to the age where they realize it, but they say like, Uncle Tyler has magical blue hair.
That's awesome. That's actually incredible.
That's pretty adorable, man. It is pretty adorable, dude. Let's get a little bit back on track. 2023 year review. I feel like we've already talked a lot about this on the on our show that we did for Ninja New Year's, but we'll just kind of hop into it anyways, man. How do you feel about Fortnite, where it is right now, and what's to come, dude? Give me your synopsis, dude.
I think we're in a good spot. Obviously, Lego Fortnite, the numbers, have been dwindling, but they have been on vacation. So I understand it, but they're going to need to pump out updates almost faster than they do for the BR in order to keep that audience around, or just give people total, control over the world and adding people and stuff like that. But I think Fortnite itself is in a good spot in general. Because, is that 4 modes now? 5 modes now?
Hell yeah.
I haven't played Rocket Racing, though. And I haven't played Fortnite Festival, though. So it's like there's these...
everyone has their own, their own thing.
Yeah.
Like, I will never play the Rocket Racing game, the Rocket League, if you will. It's not for me. And I'm also not going to play...
It's not enough. It's just not enough. It's not Mario Kart.
It's not Mario. Which, by the way, why not? Why didn't they just do that?
They should have. Like, can you imagine being like, oh, I just unlocked the Peely mobile.
Yeah, the Peely. Dude, you're throwing Peelies around? You throw, like, Peelies around in front of people?
But is that next step? Are they already 5 steps ahead of us?
I feel like they can do it. They're smart enough. I'm sure, I'm sure they can get the rights to, like, add... I don't know what Mario Kart owns.
They don't own anything because, like, they've made, Cartoon Network racing, and there's like a Garfield racing where he throws lasagna at people.
Get me in there, bro. What are we doing then?
It's gonna happen.
What are we doing?
It needs to happen faster. And
Absolutely
then Festival,
agree.
It's just not something I think personally is.
It's a wannabe Rocket League, dude. Yeah. I'm sorry. Wannabe rocket band. Why can't I rock band? Right?
Rock band, Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero. Thank you, Jesus. What's wrong with me?
But it's like, what?
I don't know, man.
How do we monetize it? We can't.
Yeah, we can't. I mean, that's actually something really interesting. I wonder how long until creative, like, because I'm not into super. Dude, you know what we need? We need like Cypher. We need like hot phone like Cypher. You know what I mean? Like for some of these questions, because I don't know if we can create racing in creative yet. Like, can we basically take?
We can't.
Oh, that sucks. Well, I mean, there's let's hop on that. Epic. What are you guys doing? I'm sure that it'll be there in the future, right? Imagine
There's so much that they need to do.
Literally think about the custom race. Dude, here's the thing. Once people can start making custom racing maps, I might get down and dirty with it. Because I actually think I would play Mario Kart. If there was like a Mario Kart-esque.
Yes.
Dude, get me in there.
Like, if I'm loading up and I'm making Rainbow Road immediately.
100%. But dude, even think of like the underwater stuff that they would do too, bro. Like, that's gonna be sick.
It's insane. And then imagine doing like a double dash where it's like, someone else is in your car throwing items. There's so many things that if you combine creative and rocket racing, that would be dope. But all
right.
AFK with Ninja.
You've probably heard that when you're traveling to a different country, the locals truly appreciate it when you at least try to speak their language. With Rosetta Stone, you can do even better by becoming proficient in any of 25 different languages. For a limited time, Rosetta Stone gives you access to all 25 at once by offering a lifetime membership for 50% off. That's not annually, that's a one-time payment. So visit rosettastone.com now and save 50%.
NFL playoffs are here. And listen up, NFL fans. DraftKings Sportsbook is hooking you up big time. DraftKings is the official sports betting partner of the NFL playoffs, and they've got an insane offer for all of you new customers. If you throw down just $5 on any game, you get $200 instantly in bonus bets. This deal is next level. I'm loving all these lines. I mean, the Packers are minus 108 plus 9.5. The Texans are minus 110 plus 9.5. I mean, these lines out here are great, guys. Dive into the heart-pounding NFL playoffs action with DraftKings Sportsbook. Just remember to use code NINJA when you sign up. That's NINJA to unlock this epic offer. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with code NINJA. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.1800gambler.net. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 plus age varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. See dkng.com/football for eligibility and deposit restrictions, terms, and responsible gaming resources. Here's the good news, man. A lot to look forward to in the future.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, obviously, everything that we just talked about, I feel like is something that they're actually going to take pretty seriously.
For sure.
And I imagine that they're going to hop on that relatively quickly, hopefully throughout the rest of this year. I mean, in general, we know that they're the path for creative and how much you're going to be able to do is going to expand.
Have you made a creative map yet?
We have, dude. I love that you asked that. I'll also ask you that after I answer this. So we've created 2 maps. I think one of them is like going to be a box fighting or like a build mode. Mm-hmm. But that's the one I knew that one 100%.
I need that right now,
dude. I am so pumped for the aim. Thank you, dude. I am so pumped for the aim training. You don't understand. Mainly because like it's just something I start my stream and I go live. I'm sorry, that's that's counterproductive, and I just get right into a game. Mm-hmm. Like I don't do anything else. I'm not Tim the Tap Man where I full screen. Always. It's gaming first, bro. I always tell my viewers, bro, I'm a gaming first streamer. It'll always be about the gameplay. It's something that I've always, I'm passionate about. I love it. I don't want to sit there full screen, react to a bunch of stuff. So when we have that aim training coming out, I'm pumped.
You've never warmed up or like done anything?
Oh no, not really.
Wow, really?
No. So like this aim training map is going to be a perfect wombo combo for me, right? I can start the stream, talk to chat, advertise it, tell people this is where you're going to make your aim better than anyone else's. Hop on, come on down to the Butter Barn. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's going to be lit. I'm super excited about that.
That's
how about you,
interesting.
man? I mean, are you, cause come on, bro. You guys, I feel like you and the crew you're still like making content with the boys, right? Like Wildcat and all them.
So the full extended crew, we call it Vanos Tuesdays. It's because that's when he wants to play games the most. I don't know why. So
he's just a Tuesday gamer.
It's a Tuesday, and it lasts from 11 a.m. till 5 o'clock in the morning the next day. And it's just come in and out. Like, for instance, just today, Nogla, here's the list of games we want to play today. Golf It, Human Fall Flat, Scriblio, Gartic Phone, Party Animals, Cards Against Humanity, Codenames, and Lethal Company. Those are all the games that they might hit today.
Dude, Lethal Company's sick, bro. I've already watched some of your guys' stuff.
You gotta play with us.
Legitimately, I'm in. Give me a day. I'm in.
because it turns you into a voice actor. Like it pulls things out of you that when you watch back, you're like, I should be a movie star.
Bro, have you seen the "Give Him Back" meme?
It is hilarious.
Give it back.
He's just full sprinting, jumping. Like it's so good.
And there's no way you could get him back either, right? Even if he had like a gun.
He's dead, but you can take his body back to the ship.
Oh, that's sick.
So yeah, if you don't get him back, you like lose a little bit of money, but it's not really that important. It's just so good. And like those sandboxy games where it's like you have an objective, you don't have to follow it, you can do it however you want. That's where like me and my boys, I feel like we've always been really good at like navigating that and all the comedic timing and stuff like that. So Lethal Company came around at the perfect time. One guy made that game.
I think I literally speak for everyone when I say that some of the most popular games in the last 5 years, besides Fortnite, were either incredibly tiny indie companies or one guy. You have Among Us, and this is like a couple. Among Us, Only Up, and Lethal Company. Those three, like to name three off the top of my head.
Do you miss Among Us a little bit?
Bro, I literally don't. I miss OG. And this is actually going to lead us into the next one, our next question. I'm nostalgic. I miss OG Among Us, right? When everyone was playing and getting into a lot. But like, dude, people probably thought I was the most annoying person in the world. I truly, you know what I mean? I was very confident when people were like, I thought I had reads on people all the time, and people didn't like playing with me, and that's fine. I think it actually ended at the perfect time because friendships were being ruined.
I think you, XQC, and Nogla was probably my most frustrating experience. You three together, and I just sit there and just let the clips flow because you're never going to talk.
Yeah.
You're either going to get voted out or you're going to win the game. And it was amazing just to be there like what is happening?
Oh man, that was seriously so much fun, bro. Oh, good times, man.
Oh yeah.
So speaking of nostalgia, do you think that we are stuck right now, and this is, by the way, in every aspect of entertainment, do you feel like we're stuck right now in a nostalgia area where it's literally nothing but re-releases and remasters? I mean, think about it. GTA 6, right?
Yeah.
It's not a new game. It's like the most hyped game is GTA 6. Final Fantasy 7 remastered. The second story is coming out, part 2. Another remastered. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like I've been saying this for a while, like coming up with like legitimate, fresh new ideas is I mean, especially in the entertainment industry, bro, and the movie industry and the shows, it's just, live action, right? Now we're in the live action segment where everyone's just, bleh.
I think that we kind of are stuck in that loop of, everything's being re-released, but some re-releases I think do so much justice because graphics and technology have advanced so far.
Like Final Fantasy 7 remaster for me, I'm not complaining.
Yeah. The difference is so crazy that it's like, wow, is this the same game?
Right.
But with movies, I think that's where I get like really frustrated because it's just like it's the same. It's the same exact plot points. Like I've been trying to keep up with this new Percy Jackson Disney show.
Oh, come on, bro, get out of here, dude. You're taking that serious? Is it good?
It's literally like the exact same, but
yeah,
because it's week by week releases. It's just like, man, that was a exciting 23 minutes.
I never liked the Percy Jackson movies.
That I know exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah, and then of course there's Disney. All right, I don't want to get into politics. I don't want to get into politics.
I'll get into Disney all day. I will rip into them. Like they. Oh my god. Okay.
I will just say I will leave it at this. Keep it very simple. No matter what, it should always be storytelling before message.
Absolutely.
Always.
Absolutely.
And that's it. That's all I'll say. Not that, and guess what? If you can get a message across with storytelling coming first, more power to you, right? But Disney losing billions of dollars trying to just shove woke,
it's pretty bad. It's
and they I'm excited. They're clearly, allegedly, recently said they're turning it around. They're going to be focusing a lot more on storytelling first, prioritizing, which is, by the way, what made Disney beautiful to begin with. So
yeah, the other day we watched Anastasia. You know, like
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's such a great movie. And I think it came out in like 97. And the villain was great. And it was like, the message was great. But it's like, when are they going to go back to that? Like, if you look at like Disney, like animated films, like that 95 to like 98, 99 era, they were dropping bangers.
Literally. Did they ever miss?
They didn't. And now it's just like, did you see the new Disney Pixar film? You're like, no, I didn't. What is it about? And it's like, oh, it's about how water and fire can't touch people because they're different. You're like, oh, cool.
Yeah, dude,
Great.
just so much messaging, bro. Everyone's so awake and like used to it and aware of like when a message is just being shoved down their throat.
Always.
So let's just hope that in the future, you know, come on, guys. I think they're already on top of it. I'm excited. I'm excited to see next gen Disney bring it on.
But like nostalgia and being in this re-release thing, I think that COVID affected a lot of the industry more than we know, and they have to recover and they have to do what's easy, and that's remaster, re-release, rewrite, live action.
Sure.
Because it's just like, we got to pump out some content. They love this movie that came out 10, 20 years ago. They love this game that came out 10, 20 years ago. Let's do our best to, redo that and give you guys something that still feels fresh, but also it's like true to home. It's not crazy hard. Everybody can just go. So I think it makes sense, but I don't want to be in it
100%.
all the time.
100%, dude. All right, we're going to be pivoting a little bit toward your YouTube side of things, man. You've been dominating YouTube for a long time, dude. Tell me about it. Talk about the platform 10 years ago compared to now. Give me just talk to me, bro.
I mean, we can go back to the view days and not the watch time days. And I remember that huge transition and, going from you wanted your video to be 3 minutes to now, if it's not 10 minutes, no one's going to watch it. So it's very interesting. I think the platform has changed and grown a lot. I think shorts suck.
Mm-hmm.
I think they suck.
Cannibalism, dude. Right? Like viewership cannibalism.
It's so weird because...
And you don't make any money off of them as well.
You make zero money, and they encourage you to post them because the potential for it to reach new people and for you to gain, new audiences and stuff like that is crazy. But it just feels like fluff because you're not really gaining from it. It's like, oh, this short got 3 million views and it made $37.
Ooh.
And it's just like, okay, that's great. And then it's like, oh, and you gained this many subs, but I just feel like they're not real subs. Like if they're just going to be on the shorts tab, they're never going to watch a full length video because that's the kind of content they enjoy. I don't know. And then obviously with all these streaming platforms and everybody, YouTube has a lot of catching up to do with how they add, clips and all that stuff too. But I don't think YouTube is necessarily winning this like content race, but they've always been in that top. Like no matter what, so it's
impossible to not, right? I mean,
it's Google.
It's literally Google. Yeah, they're gonna dominate. They're gonna do what they do. They're gonna Google out. But dude, I mean, for me, I'm shadow banned. I don't even want to talk about it, dude.
Are you actually? You think?
I think so, bro. I don't know. Like, here's the thing. I talk about it all the time. I love to get as many YouTubers POV as possible. First off, let me start out by saying I know my content can probably. I mean, it's not your traditional YouTube content that people want to watch anymore. Yep. It's still like highlight, clip, montage-y, meme style, like not storytelling, and I know that.
But at the same time, we haven't had a game that provides that storytelling aspect.
No,
in a while.
For sure, but I also could go out of my way to be like, Cypher PK, what's going on, guys? It's me, man. Come on in and talk about.
Be honest, how much hate do you get for saying stuff like that?
Oh, no, I don't get that much. Dude, I do it every once in a while, but like I want to, let me put it out there. I love Cypher and Courage, and I understand the grind, and I know I fuck with them, but like I still, I respect what they do. Their viewership across the board on YouTube in terms of their videos is like 10 times what I can get. So
yep.
I can sit here and kind of poke fun at how they do their content as much as I want, but they're killing it. They're killing it. I don't like doing it. That's not for me. But like to go back what I was talking about just super quick. So like there was like a phase where I was just uploading literally anything. Like I was re-uploading old videos because I wasn't playing Fortnite. This is like when I was down bad during COVID, by the way. Mm-hmm. So it was during all that COVID shenanery, and I was re-uploading videos. I was uploading, then I switched to Valorant, then I switched to uploading Apex, then I switched to uploading like Final Fantasy videos, and I was only streaming like Final Fantasy. Like I went through this really weird phase.
I think everyone kind of did.
But the thing is,
am I playing games for me or am I playing games for the audience?
Exactly. I think like I just killed my channel, dude. Like they're like, what is this guy doing anymore? He's uploading old videos. He's not even releasing new content. He's uploading weird videos that he's never uploaded before. He's playing different games he's never had. So let's just and we're just gonna nuke him. You know, like
the algorithm is not forgiving.
No, it's not. I've literally talked. So even a while ago, I went down this phase where I was like, dude, let me watch a video of my own channel. Like, let's just watch a video start to finish. Right. And then I was like, okay, well, and by the way, Grumbe, amazing team. They have amazing work. Like I have all of the YouTube stuff down. I have the playlist. I have the playlists down. Right. So it's going to lead to the next video. And dude, there were like months where I would play one of my own videos, just came out, a fresh video, even like a couple week old video, and it would recommend my competitors or someone from a completely different game. It would recommend Tim the Tatman. It would recommend a Courage video, a Cypher video. It would recommend a Tim the Tatman 2 video.
If you like this, check out people that we think are better than him.
Literally, dude. And like that's still happening, bro. You know, it's fine. My viewership is still great. I'm happy with it. I'm content with it.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, with 2024, that's going to be a big focus on mine is, trying to put more effort into live content because I think that's where a lot of the growth can happen, and then combining that with, the standard YouTube videos uploads. But it's this weird dynamic with uploading a video and streaming to YouTube because I feel like they don't work together.
No, they don't. They cannibalize 100%. So like, I can talk to you and I can talk to you and our listeners out there. It is very fickle. So like, here's how Tim will do it, man. So Tim has his, you have your time where you upload your videos, right? Whether they be daily, weekly, bi-weekly, bi-daily, whatever. I don't know how you do your channel. But you want it to either go live like before you stream, like hours before you stream, or after your stream. Yes, because it will cannibalize your viewership. It does all the time. Tim's tested it. Tim more than anyone has tested it because he's been on YouTube for almost 2-3 years and his channel is massive. So if he goes live, if he releases the video when he's live, the video does bad until he gets off and then it shoots up. If he does it beforehand, and so this is like sometimes he'll upload a video. He uploads every morning at like 8 a.m. He'll upload a video and then he'll wait like 3 hours. He usually goes live around noon. And if it's a 1 of 10 or a 2 of 10, he just won't go live because when he goes live, even 4 hours after he's uploaded it, the video drops again. It doesn't fall off the face of the cliff, but it drops. And it's like, why, when you make great money on ad revenue on your videos and you get a lot of views, why would you want to go live and kill that 1 of 10? It really, YouTube, I've always said this, man, YouTube is not, in my opinion, the greatest place to stream if you are a very good content creator. Like, and I'm sorry, if you get good views on your YouTube channel already, but you can work around it. So you just have to be very conscious of it.
Yeah, it's very interesting. And obviously they're building this new idea of how they want YouTube to work, but we have to adjust to it all the time with literally no insight to how our decisions as content creators are going to affect our channel. So it's like, it's a really hard thing. Like, we have to figure out how the algorithm works against us. I have a lot of frustrations, but at the same time, it's like, that's showbiz, baby. So
get me out, bro. Get me out. Dude, that's why I don't think about it, man. I'm just like, I stream, I have Grumbe and their team upload like highlight videos and meme videos, and I love the way they do it. And
I feel like that's the best part about being in the,
like a streamer first.
Yeah. Like, because obviously when we started, it was almost like you had to pick. You were either a YouTuber or you were a streamer. But like now those worlds have merged so crazy and like they all bounce off each other that it's like hiring someone to care is so important to like my mental health, because I can just play, upload, and record stuff and have my team take care of all the stress that I don't have to deal with.
No, love that.
We're going AFK with Ninja. What's he gonna say?
Every year, people come with a list of resolutions in an attempt to improve themselves. But without encouragement, many of those resolutions fail. But Rosetta Stone offers more than encouragement. They offer a financial incentive. For a limited time, get 50% off Rosetta Stone's lifetime membership. Just a one-time payment gives you full access to all of its 25 different languages. Sounds a lot easier than losing 10 pounds, right? Visit rosettastone.com now and save 50%.
Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. With the internet's best converting checkout, 36% better on average compared to other leading commerce platforms, Shopify helps you turn browsers into buyers. In fact, Shopify powers 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/podcast free. All lowercase, shopify.com/podcast free. Shopify.com/podcast free.
All right, man. Diving into our final section here. Gaming and streaming today, dude. Do you think, and you're the perfect person to ask this question too, by the way, in terms of like demographic and people that, I just know you, dude. Do you think gaming is too sweaty nowadays?
Okay. Obviously, I have the quote unquote toxic streamer, content creator side of the opinion with skill-based matchmaking.
So, I feel like, dude, you, Courage, Wildcat, you guys are like, I hear every time I even see a tweet about input or skill-based matchmaking, I hear it, I read it in Wildcat's voice. Like, I really do, dude.
It's so funny because like he'll have these like tweets and stuff like that, and you can just totally hear him like saying it out loud,
screaming, bro. Why am I?
And it's so funny because people always, obviously, with how Twitter works now, like you want to get engagement too. So it's like 90% is how we feel, and the other 10% is just like I need to get some impressions. So it's interesting to like see the other side of it. But I think there's a time and place for the sweat, and he actually put it perfectly. He feels, and I feel like this too now, that the multiplayer experience is very algorithmic, where you have a pop-off game, and then you have the sweatiest games in the world, and you're like, oh, I got to pop off again. And they want to keep you on the game. They want to keep you engaged. So I feel like there is this aspect of sweat that we can't control anymore. And I think it affects gaming as a whole, because sometimes you just want to get on and turn off your brain and not sweat all the time. But I also understand that because of the way the world is built right now, that a lot of people want to be streamers, and a lot of people are streaming, I don't know. It's weird. But I think games are sweaty, but there are millions of games that aren't sweaty. So it's a balance.
You can't have your cake and eat it too when you're playing a game that requires a certain level of skill, right? Or like the skill ceiling is high.
Agreed.
Example: Fortnite, Call of Duty, Warzone in Call of Duty, not just like multiplayer lobbies.
Yep.
It's like if you want to, like, there are single player games, and there are games all over. There are millions.
Oh yeah.
Of games where you do not have to be playing against others to have fun. So it's like, have your cake, eat it too. There's content creators that are just trying to get easy lobbies. I mean, bro, if I can be honest with you, man, I'm sick of it, bro. I'm sick of people complaining about it. It's like, get better, or like just understand it, or go away. Like, listen, it is what it is. It is what it is. You can't control it. The only thing you can control is how good you are and how serious you take the games.
True.
And like, every day I'm not playing with, but I'm watching Doc, and I'm watching Tim, and I'm watching Cloaksy, and you're watching, ready for this? You're watching some of the best players in the game, and all day they're just, God, these lobbies are so sweaty, and it's like, bro, you guys are dropping 50 kill games.
You guys just won back to back to back.
Yeah, what do you want?
60, 42, you know what I mean? While talking and engaging with your audience, like, you're not locked in and dialed in the whole time.
Right. What do you want? It's ridiculous, bro.
Yeah. But at the same time, it's like our job, or I wouldn't say it's our job, because we've created this mentality, but like, we have to be entertaining.
Yeah.
So it's like, at what point is the game working against us? Because I can turn off my brain and have my mouth open and not say a word and sweat, but people would be like, bro's locked in. A fly could go in his mouth and he wouldn't notice. and that's not the content that like my
People
audience
wanna watch.
wants to watch. So it's interesting. Like if I have to focus up, I'm like, yo, chat, I'm about to go full, lackjaw mode or slackjaw mode.
Yeah.
So like, just give me 5 to 10 minutes, and then somebody new will come in and be like, bro hasn't said anything in 10 minutes. He's just like, yeah, because I'm dialed in. Like, relax.
Yeah, dude. Listen, hear me out. So I like 100%. You're right. You're not even. There's not even a right or wrong with what you just said. I will say on the flip side, for people who are just out there and kind of are like, I like to call myself a hybrid. You know what I mean? I'm a hybrid gamer. Dude.
Yeah,
The top 1% of any game that I play, if I put my mind to it.
Weird flex.
Weird flex. Thank you, bro. And have the ability to not have to be so slackjawed about it too, and can be entertaining in the process. My number one piece of advice that I give to streamers everywhere, and people who are like, I want to be a streamer. I'm like, listen, be the best. I love that you know what it is. I was like, just be the best at the game. Like you want, and you don't even have to be like literally the best, but like just be like 0.01%. Be the best, closest to the best, and you will blow up because
people will find you.
They will, because your entertainment comes from your talent, and you don't have to be funny. Like people literally people like you and Tim Tatman, like you guys rely on the fact that you are just literally incredibly entertaining. Obviously, you're good at games, but you guys are hilarious, and like it is much harder to build an audience.
It's extremely difficult
to be, because you're funny and you're entertaining, than to just be really, 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 really talented at a game. Yeah. Right. So,
and I think the thing that a lot of people don't realize is if you are playing in that top 0.01% or that top 1%, the entertainment will come later, because you'll learn how to interact with people on stream or in your content, and you'll become this like personality and how that works while being in that top 1%. But if you focus on like, this is my content, this is the, like, if you can imagine if everybody started streaming and they were Dr. Disrespect, it's not going to have the same effect every single time.
Right.
So being the best gives you the most proven,
consistent.
Path. Yeah. Path
and consistent, bro.
Come here and you're going to see high quality gameplay and entertainment.
Wombo combo.
Wombo
that
combo.
That
all
ain't
day.
Falco. 100%.
And I think that was like one of the good parts about Fortnite, because it blended that top 0.01% and then the guys that were pure entertainment. And then now we have like a lot of these hybrid gamers that are good and also like making high quality entertaining content.
I agree, man. Marcelo, I loved chatting with you specifically about that for a little bit, man. I love you, bro. Actually, full bromo sapien. Get me in there. Okay, 2 more questions, and then we're gonna move on to this or that, which is the final segment of the show.
Okay.
Do you think the heyday of streaming is behind us?
Like
H1Z1, PUBG, OG Fortnite.
No.
I love that answer. You give me something to hope for, because you're thinking of GTA 6, aren't you, bro? I think that might be peak.
I just know what GTA 6 is going to do. But at the same time, I'm very aware that it's going to be so dogpiled on. It's going to be hard to stand out in that category. But
yeah. Good answer. I love that.
Absolutely not.
I'm excited. You just made me excited, because I haven't played a Grand Theft Auto game my entire life.
Word?
Come on, bro. You already know this. You've met my mom.
Yes.
Dude, no shot.
See,
she knew every game that was brought into the house.
I had a different household. I come home from school and my dad is CJ walking down the street with a purple dildo in his hand. And they're just like, "What's going on, Dad?" And he's like, "Shit." You know what I'm saying? And that's how I grew up. But I completely it's like, yeah. What was your music like? Like, were you allowed to listen to like?
No, punk rock. Emo was like as much as I could get away with.
I mean, I saw you when we were young.
Come on, baby. You already know. Like, cut my wrist and black my eyes. Like my mom was questionable about Hawthorne Heights. Okay. So that very sheltered, but not too sheltered. Fun, dude. This is a fun fact. This is like a quick little side story. I convinced my mom to let me play Halo. Right, rated M for mature.
Mm-hmm.
My main focal point was, Mom, I'm saving the world from aliens.
Whoa.
And dude, by the way, I like saw the grin on her face when I said that. Like, she's like, this dipshit thinks he's pulling one over on me. Right. And she was like, okay, you can play this game.
Did you have to play like in the living room?
No. She trusted me. She like watched me play through like the first campaign, which was like, chill. I don't think there's any crazy swearing either. And but like, dude, what was nuts is you remember though, you would kill an elite and you could smack the body and blood would keep pouring out forever until you can get FPS issues. Obviously I didn't do that the first time I played, but like she like saw what was happening, but she was fine with it. And look how I turned out. So
yeah, hey, video games cause violence.
They don't. They really don't, dude. Just it's the bullying that drive people to go mad 99.9% of the time in our world, and that's like I feel like that's just a matter of fact. It's not even up for debate anymore. I don't think you're going to see a child just turn into a freak of nature because people are hanging out with him every day and having great conversations with him and asking them to sit at their table at the lunch in the lunchroom. It's
absolutely
not. Okay, final question, man. Are you thinking about multicasting? I think we kind of touched on this a minute, but
yeah. So
get me in there, dude. I'll be the first. I'll be the first sub on Twitch. Your first stream back when you're multicasting. Get me in there, bro.
So like this weekend, actually, I swapped out my streaming PC. Even though like even it's so weird that it's been dubbed the streaming PC, even if you're not a streamer,
Yeah.
The other PC, I swapped it out this weekend. It took a while, but we've been setting up as Restream IO and all that stuff. So
Yep.
And then I looked at it. I was like, wow, I have 300,000 followers on Twitch. Like that's a lot.
You were averaging, if I recall, 2,000 plus consistently on Twitch when you were playing Fortnite.
Yeah, which is like,
oh, that's insane.
That's really, really good. And it's just like, why don't I stream more?
Even 3 hours, even like a little 3-4 hour banger, bro.
Yeah.
Like you're recording on YouTube. Just go on Twitch.
Yeah. So that's what the plan is moving forward. Is
cool.
Is to multicast and multi-stream.
And what's the stream, dude? For the listeners at home, man.
It's just basically work on everything.
Basically, I do work, and work is WRK.
No O. There's no O because was it 16 characters in Xbox or 12?
Oh, that's tough, bro.
16? I think it's 16.
I think it's 16. Actually, I think 15.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
I was right, man. Do you have any idea? I push the limit of gamer tags every month. I was changing my gamer tag every month.
Bro, so was I, because like the Xbox 360 came with 5 free 1 months.
Get me in there, bro.
I was just burning through them.
Get me in there.
That's actually how I got stuck with BasicallyIDoWrk. We ran out on this gamer tag.
Oh, that's tough, bro. But you know what, dude? Everything happens for a reason, man.
It does.
Oh, all right, dude. Final segment of the stream, dude. I'm delusional. Of the podcast, this or that rapid fire questions. You ready, bro?
I'm ready.
Call of Duty or Fortnite?
Oh, wow.
Ooh, yeah, damn, bro. I kind of read it and I was like, there's no way.
They both have done incredible things for my career. Right now, I would pick Fortnite.
Good answer. Chicken nuggies or chicken fingers?
Oh, man. Wow, you really hit me hard with this.
Yeah, bro.
Right
I'm gonna text you something after this.
Are we talking like any place, like at home or restaurant, or
any place, bro? You know what? Let's say restaurant. You gotta go out. You're going out. You're getting chicken tendies or fingers, bro.
I tendies all day, every day,
or nuggies. Yeah. Okay.
Because I've never had a gourmet restaurant nugget.
Yeah, I imagine that you don't really find many of those.
You don't.
Okay. Being in your 20s or being in your 30s?
Damn.
Welcome, by the way. Pretty sure you're recent, aren't you?
No, I'm about to be 34 this year.
Oh, damn. All right. So you're older than me. Shit.
So
shit.
If I could redo my 20s with the money I had in my 30s.
Yes, sir.
So because I was.
We had to sacrifice our 20s to have money in our 30s, bro. Like with how much we grinded.
And I was in a relationship for most of my 20s, and I became single right before COVID. So I had a good early 30s. As like a bachelor, whatever.
Ooh, yeah, you just studding around, bro.
If I could go back, 20s with 30s money.
That's a perfect answer. I don't think I've ever had a perfect answer on that question, but that's a perfect answer, dude. Gym workouts or home workouts?
Gym workouts every day, all day.
I did leg day today, bro. It was tough.
Yeah, I think it's tomorrow's back in Bias tomorrow.
That's what I'm doing tomorrow too, bro.
But
Are you kidding me right now?
Like upstairs, we've got the Peloton, we've got the treadmill, we got some free weights. I actually have a sauna in the house.
Oh, that's nice, bro.
Amazon Prime Day.
Amazon Prime. You got a sauna from Amazon Prime Day.
I got an infrared sauna on Amazon Prime Day for like $1,200, and it fits perfectly in the closet, and I sit in that thing all the time.
Get me in there, bro. I think you're extending your life by like a day at a time. I think when you use those things,
I think it like reduces the heart attack rate by like 10% or something like that. So I'm like,
I ain't trying to die of a heart attack, dude. No, thank you.
That feels so awful because it's like there's nothing I can do. You're dead.
Yeah, just depending on the severity of it, like chest palpitations and things. I can't imagine. My chest is so tight.
I think the worst part about working out is getting the motivation to start the workout, and if you're at home, it's harder to do that.
I actually also agree to that. I have like a really nice spot where we drive, like it's like 2.5, it's like 5 minutes, 7 minutes to get there. We can golf cart there too. So it's really nice. Like, and for me, I just totally get into the drive, listen to music. Like it's a vibe. Yep. It's a vibe. All right.
It's a vibe.
Matching or mismatch socks?
Man. It depends on the function.
Yeah, if you're going to like a real deal, you can't be fucking around.
The last thing you want to do is be clowned on for your mismatch socks.
Yeah, unless it's planned though.
Unless it's planned, mismatch, but they kind of go together.
Yeah, like wacky, so like a wacky sweater.
Yeah. So it's like polka dots and stripes. Like, oh really? You're like, yeah, but it's kind of a vibe, right? It's working. Like it is kind of working.
Okay, I like that. I love that, dude. Breakfast or no breakfast? You a breakfast guy?
I think breakfast.
I hate it.
You don't like breakfast?
I hate breakfast. I love breakfast food. I hate breakfast. 99% of the time, breakfast. I feel like shit after.
I hate breakfast time, but we had Brenner breakfast for dinner all the time growing up.
Hell yeah, dude. My mom used to make these waffles. Bro, this was gnarly. She only did this once once or twice a year. She would do these waffles, like Lego Eggo waffles, with a scoop of vanilla ice cream in the middle, dude. And just absolutely zero nutrition, but it got the job done, bro.
Absolutely.
It was insane.
I love breakfast food. I hate breakfast time.
Date night out or date night in?
So I'm a tourist, so I like to be at home. But
yeah, I don't think you have to be a tourist to like being at home, dude.
I'm a homebody because, but it depends. I don't like going out all the time because I feel like as the man, it's like, oh, God, I'm paying for everything. I'd rather stay home and not spend money.
Sure, or spend less, right?
Yeah.
On like a little, order some popcorn or rent a $5 movie for sure. Another great answer, by the way.
Depends on the activity.
All right, we're moving on to our other questions. Our final segment of the segment. Are you ready, bro?
I'm ready. All
right, dude.
With it.
Come on, baby. All right, are we seeing enough movement yet?
Okay, so if you look at the pictures from New Year's, I was judging your movement, and it passed.
It was pretty, dude.
I saw enough movement to where I won't tease you as much.
Oh, let's go, dude. Unironically, I've gotten really good at flossing.
The crazy part is, I before going, I had no idea that that's what Andre and your team was going to do.
Neither did I. Half the things were honestly a surprise in Ninja New Year's this year, dude.
That I had never attempted to floss until that morning. And I'm in the hotel room, and Kristen's like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm trying to learn how to floss just in case I get put on the spot today.
Oh, man.
I saw enough movement. I saw enough.
Let's go, dude. For those of you guys who don't know, Marcel has said he's always going to or wants to live and or buy/build a castle. Have you gotten your castle yet, Marcel?
No. So I bought a house. I own my house. So
light work. Okay.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, own a house in your 30s is impossible. No, it isn't. But I bought it with the intention of knowing that this wasn't going to be the place where I'm like, I'm set here. I'm still on the hunt, and obviously I'm going to use the equity in this house to get the castle one day, hopefully.
Love it. You got to text me immediately when when it's being built or when you're looking at it, because I haven't seen many castles. Favorite music festival?
Ooh. So I was not a big festival person until, I started dating my current girlfriend. And the first festival I went to was EDC. So it kind of set this unrealistic dynamic of like how festivals are supposed to go. So it's hard to top EDC. I haven't been to like anything at like Red Rocks in Colorado for like the beautiful views. But I don't know. What about you?
Dude, for me, it has to be When We Were Young. Personally, obviously, I'm kind of like you.
That was great.
Yeah, year one, untoppable. By the way, the first one was
weird flex, but we both had our own cabanas.
Come on now.
So
the
that obviously elevates the experience.
It does, but even then though, like it wasn't oversold. The first one was the best. It wasn't even close. The
I feel
second
so bad
one
for the guys that lost.
Yeah, their day.
That win day. Man.
Yeah, dude. Oof. The super win. For those of you who don't know, the first year was like 2 years ago, so now it's 2021 or 2022.
Yeah.
There was a massive wind warning, like 50-mile-per-hour winds, like people's sets were being like torn down. So they had to cancel the first day. People like, it was very bad.
Very bad.
But again,
when we were young, yeah. That's
Well,
solid.
we're young
That's
festival,
solid.
dude. I feel like it's solid, dude. I didn't go to a lot when I was younger.
Vegas festivals hit different. They do.
They do,
really
especially when you're older.
Oh,
and if you have money.
Any experience is great when you have money.
Oh my God. All right, dude. We got 4 more, dude. What game are you most excited about for 2024?
Honestly, I haven't even really looked at the list of releases this year. I don't know. I feel like a game's going to come out of nowhere this year.
Like it always does, for sure.
And it's going to capture our hearts. But I'm excited for any online multiplayer experience that draws a bunch of people into it. So.
Cool. Okay,
yeah.
I love that. So I already know this answer. You're going to multicast in 2024. Looking forward to it. All right, we asked these questions to all of our guests. These are our final 2 questions. We asked them to all of our guests, man. If you had to delete all but 3 apps from your phone, which ones would you keep? And you have to download them from the App Store. So, and like Gmail, your email doesn't count.
I think TikTok has to stay. Just because it's the guy.
I agree.
It's the guy.
It's the one to go to. You're killing 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes. Where do you go?
Uber Eats.
Another great answer.
It's so essential because you never know.
You never know, dude.
You never know. Spotify.
Dude, bangers.
I feel like that could hold me over. I could be locked in a room for a year with those 3 apps.
Heat, bro.
Straight up.
Honestly, I think my favorite answer so far. A lot of people will like they'll throw in like a game or something like that or something weird, kind of out of left field. But bro, yeah, those are mine. Those are like literally my 3. Let's go.
You might be able to swap out TikTok for like the YouTube app or
YouTube
or the Twitch app.
Some people say Instagram. They like Instagram Reels for some reason. Instagram Reels.
I love watching my content 3 months after it's been on TikTok.
Literally, I love that. All right, dude. Final question we ask this as well. We all know what AFK stands for. This is the AFK podcast. This stands for Away from Keyboard, for those of you who don't know. But in your own words, Marcel, define AFK, dude. What do you do when you're AFK?
I'm a go with the flow guy. So it's like, yo,
get me in there.
What would make you happy right now?
All right. So you're a lover, but you're a giver. You know,
let me experience how you take the edge off.
I mean, I'm just gonna tell you how I would do it. Like, so when I'm doing now my AFK stuff, man, I love to take a
golfing?
walk. I'm golfing for sure, heavily, egregiously. That's definitely number 1. But taking a walk, dude, working out, and watching sports for me right now, like with my buddies, with Tim and them, and like that's like a really great way to unwind after a long day of working and just kind of chilling. So
yeah, it's like, working out and then just hanging out and spending time with people that have a very, very different lifestyle of how their free time operates. So I try to be courteous and considerate of like how the average 30-year-old has to spend their free time, and I try to accommodate a little bit of that. But I'm just chilling.
Just chilling, man. I love it.
Chilling.
I love it. Marcel, dude, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for joining. Thank you for coming into New Year's. And your next scheduled freaking whatchamacallit, I'm choking on it. Total Recall. Total Recall? No? Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
No, you know what I'm talking about? What's the game that everyone's been playing that you die
Lethal
as
Company.
aliens? Lethal Company. Thank you. Why did I think of 2? And there you have it, folks. We've reached the end of another epic AFK with Ninja episode. If you've enjoyed the journey thus far, please consider leaving a rating, review, and hitting that follow button. We have a ton of incredible guests coming your way, and I want you to be the first to know when a new episode drops. Until next time, catch you soon.
It's AFK with Ninja. Ninja's got
Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. With the internet's best converting checkout, 36% better on average compared to other leading commerce platforms, Shopify helps you turn browsers into buyers. In fact, Shopify powers 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/podcast free. All lowercase, shopify.com/podcast free, shopify.com/podcast free.